Developing news tonight from south of the border. The U.S. Supreme Court has rejected U.S. President Donald Trump's sweeping global tariffs. It's a major blow to the Trump economic agenda, but affected Manitoba businesses are not out of the woods yet. CTV's Harrison Shin is standing by to explain. Harrison, break down what exactly happened today.
Merely, the U.S. Supreme Court issued a 6-3 ruling earlier today, striking down President Trump's so-called fentanyl tariffs. And as many expected, he is set to impose new ones.
I'm ashamed of certain members of the court, absolutely ashamed, for not having the courage to do what's right for our country.
In a majority ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court on Friday, President Donald Trump's IEEPA tariffs, also known as fentanyl tariffs, were struck down. These tariffs took in around $240 billion so far for the U.S., but the decision did not address if there will be refunds.
Unraveling that and securing refunds is going to be messy, but that's certainly going to be a key issue that Canadian businesses are going to be focused on.
The Canadian Federation of Independent Business is welcoming the decision, but also staying cautious.
It's definitely a positive development, but it doesn't remove the uncertainty that they've been dealing with for years now, I guess it seems. The tariffs for steel and aluminum are still in place, and the U.S. can very well use other trade tools to achieve kind of the same outcome.
And as CFIB's senior policy analyst Tyler Sloboshan expected, Trump will bring in a new tariff right away.
I will sign an order to impose a 10% global tariff under Section 122, over and above our normal tariffs already being charged.
Sloboshan says around 25% of Manitoba's businesses are already affected by Trump's tariffs, and this means another rise in costs despite Friday's decision. He says Manitoba businesses are just looking for a more stable environment. In the meantime, many of them are seeking out new opportunities with the province's help.
They're trying to increase the capabilities for Manitoba small businesses across the globe, and that's good. But these CUSMA negotiations are going to be key for businesses across Canada, and specifically here in Manitoba.
In a statement, Canada-U.S. Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc says the U.S. Supreme Court's decision reinforces Canada's position that these tariffs are unjustified. The CUSMA negotiations will formally start in July this year. On Monday, Prime Minister Mark Carney appointed Janice Charette as the chief trade negotiator to the U.S. She previously worked as clerk of the Privy Council and High Commissioner to the United Kingdom.